here and you've asked yourself, what can I do to make money daily in Nigeria? What business can give me money every day? What businesses pay daily in Nigeria? And guys, for you, I have prepared 10 daily income businesses in Nigeria and their starting costs. First on my list is the t-shirt business. You can make customized t-shirts by either ordering yourself on 1688, Alibaba, and other websites where you can get bulk purchases, or you join my YouTube membership and I'm going to give you contact of those involved in mini importation where you can order in bulk directly. So you order plain t-shirts, okay? You're going to specify the kind of quality you want, whether it's of high quality or low quality or medium quality. Then get a printer and customize the t-shirts. You customize them in different ways. You could use words like daily progress, God is awesome, 2024 is great, 2024 is the best year of my life, and so on and so forth. There are so many ways in which you can customize your t-shirts and people will just love it. You know the words that are trending on social media, you could use hashtags and so many other ways. All you need to do is start marketing this t-shirt on social media, and because they are unique, because they are things that you came up with, it's going to be unique to your viewers, your audience, and they will want to actually key into this. The best way to do this is also to advertise, guys. Advertise on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever means in which you can use to advertise. Please just splurge on it. Just do your best to give your best to your customers, your viewers. Let them get attracted to them. Use lovely colors. There are colors that people love to have: black, navy blue, white, yellow, gray color. These kind of colors are colors that are attractive. People love them. Beige, nude, those kind of colors are very attractive and people love them. Because these t-shirts are customized by you, they are referred to as custom made, right? And custom made t-shirts can be sold at any price. You don't have to go with a particular price in the market. Depending on how much you want to sell it, you start making good money. But how much do you need to start this t-shirt business? You can start with as low as 100,000 naira. Like buy 30 t-shirts and customize them at the same time. This will give you leverage because the higher the quantity, the lower the price for mini importation. Another business I would advise you to go into is raw food business. Raw food business involves rice, beans, you know, those kind of food. We all know our local food, so it's not something I need to start talking about. But then you have to add spices. Spices are the order of the day right now. Spices move so much in the market. I think that every home uses spice. Whether you use it in small quantity or large quantity, it has become something of daily value to people, to homes, to cooks. So sell foodstuff and spices and you will start gaining money from it. You can get this foodstuff at major markets. Talk of Mile 12 market, talk of Ilepo market, talk of Arena market. There's a section of Arena market that sells foodstuff. Ketu market, Oyigbo market. There is also a part of Lagos Island where they sell foodstuff in cheaper quantity. So if you are not in this axis, you can chat me up to ask if there are major markets in your own area in which you can go. You can also order foodstuffs from interstate. There are vendors on Facebook that sells interstate. Do your research. Make sure that these vendors are genuine before sending your money to them. They will send your goods by waybill to whichever state that you reside. So from there, you pick it up and you start selling. There are so many foodstuffs that they bring in from other states, like crayfish. Crayfish is not in Lagos. So most people bring it in from other states and they start selling it in Lagos, right? So you can do the same in order for you to get at the best prices. There are other foodstuff like dried periwinkle, normal snails, dried snails, so many other foodstuff like that. You can start this business with 200,000 to 500,000, depending on how much you have. And if you have much more, why not? You can actually put as much money in this business as possible, but the least you can start with is 200k in order for it to make sense. Another business we need to talk about is the daycare center. Daycare center would always sell. You guys know, as long as people keep having intercourse, daycare center will always sell, because now is the time where moms and dads are working at the same time. So you need to take the baby to crèche. The baby needs someone to look after him or her. As a result of that, the daycare center is essential. Daycare center can be anywhere. It can be situated anywhere. That is the good thing about the business. You don't need to actually go out of your way to rent a space. You can actually use any part of your home for the daycare center, and people will look for you. When people want to resume work, especially January, it's a new year, people are resuming. Tomorrow, lots of people will be going back to work. Now, what do people want to do? They want to look for the best daycare centers. Some people don't even like where their child was going last year and they want to change to a new place. Guys, this is your time to start. Just create a small banner outside your gate and you start seeing people referring people to you. Like, I saw a banner somewhere on the street and I think they are running a daycare center there. Make sure your apartment is clean. Make sure it is child friendly. Take all dangerous instruments away from the reach of babies and children, please. So you can also use your home for after school service, even if you're not doing daycare. Okay, you don't know how to tend to infants. What about toddlers? After school, and teenagers after school. There are people that are looking for people who will take care of their teenagers, their toddlers after school before they get back from the work. You see, those 2 to 4 hours is very essential for parents. So you can start cashing out in this kind of business. You can start the daycare business with just 20,000 naira to buy a few things in the house, right? 20,000 to 50,000 naira, guys, you are there. Just buy a few things to make it, child friendly, and children will really love the environment and start telling their parents, "Mommy, I enjoyed myself today." And that is what all parents need to hear in order for them to blush. Anyway, the baking business. Baking business here does not mean cake. I'm talking about snacks like donuts, like egg rolls, fish rolls, sausage rolls, and what have you. These kind of snacks move every day. It is now a norm that in every environment you see people who have show glass for snacks, or you see people who have a transparent container for snacks. I've discussed about this extensively in some of my old videos. Please do well to watch them. I have playlists for these videos. You guys will enjoy every bit of it. So if you start your baking business today, guys, you start making money immediately. This is not something that you need to sit on. You make money every day immediately. And the good thing about this business, people could even come to you and tell you, I'm going to have visitors. I need you to supply me so amount of egg roll this weekend, so amount of cupcakes this weekend. You can also start making chin and putting them in containers to sell, like rebagging them, handing them to sell. This will make you more money. You need 50,000 to 100k to start the baking business. The baking business doesn't need much money. If not for the fact that baking ingredients are now much more expensive, I would have told you can start with 20,000 naira. But to be very comfortable, guys, you need 50,000 naira to start the baking business. The next on the list is the POS business. POS business, guys, it's a very good business, especially when you're in an environment where there are no banks, or where we have few ATM machines, or where we have ATM machines that do not have enough funds. People will always rely on the POS services. Lots of people don't even like to queue at the ATM point, right? So it is 100 naira for 5,000 naira. Why not? They'll just, make it happen. 200 naira for 10,000 naira. Meanwhile, you are making money on that money. The good thing about the POS business is that you're not tying your capital down, right? It is a money that you can even loan money to start. Like, I'm not saying interest paid loan, right? You can actually borrow money from friends or family members to start the POS business, because you're not tying money down. You're using money to make money immediately, so you're always liquid. That is the advantage of the POS business. And to start the POS business, you need to get your POS for at least 23,000 naira. That is if you're getting money point. For the 5,000 naira, if you're getting OPay. Those are the two that I'm sure of. Then you will need the capital in which you would be using for your business. Put at least 10,000 naira in your account, then have cash of 100,000 naira. That is 110,000 naira, and you can start this business. Why you need to put 10,000 naira in your account is for people who want to transfer to other people. Meanwhile, most people will be collecting cash. So as they are collecting, the money is going back into your account, so you have more money in your account. And when you're done with that money, or almost done, you can always quickly go and get money from the bank, from the ATMs, or from filling stations, and those who are running businesses that have liquid cash. The next is the restaurant business. People would always eat, like you will always eat, and people are working. People do not have time to cook. You can key into the restaurant business and just start making you good money. That is one of the best businesses. Remember COVID-19, out of the businesses that people were required to do, okay, for essential services, Restaurant business was one of them because they know that people would eat. Those that are working would always eat. So who will cook this food? Who will provide this food if the restaurants are not working? To start a restaurant business, you need 50,000 naira. It's not much. You can start a restaurant business. That is if you already have a space so that you can get your food stuff and all other things. But if you do not already have a space, you will need to get a space. Depending on your location, we don't know how much your space will cost. But to cook the food, right, to just buy small food stuff and start, 50,000 naira will be good. And you can use more, as much as you have and as much as you want your business to expand. The next is the sales of plantain chips and the production of plantain chips. If you've seen one of my videos on making plantain chips, guys, I'm sure you will understand where I'm coming from. But if you've not seen it, do well to watch it. It will be very beneficial to you. So if you cannot make plantain chips, you don't have the time. Yeah, we understand. Maybe you're doing other jobs and all of that. You may not even be doing other jobs. You may not just be interested in actually producing plantain. What about selling it? Plantain is one of the healthy chips that people want to eat. They don't want to get too fat. They don't want to be judged for eating unhealthy, right? So most people bank on plantain, right? It is sweet, it is healthy, it is crunchy, and it gives you the right feel. So most people bank on this particular snack every day. When they're at work, when they're coming back from work, when they're at home, and what have you. You can start your plantain business if you are just selling with 20,000 naira, that low. In fact, with 10,000 naira, that's low. Because that pack of 12 pieces is 500 naira. And the one of 24 pieces is 1,000 naira. So you can start with 10,000 naira this plantain chips business. Except you want to add the jars to it. If you want to start with jars and sachet, you can start with 20,000 naira. And guess what? You can even put as much as you want in this business. Start supplying others. You can get it from those producing it and start supplying. But if you want the production, go and check that video, okay? If you want to start producing plantain chips, check that video, know how to go about it, and it will really help you a lot. Right now, plantain depends on the season. We seem to be in plantain season. So plantains seem to be cheaper, unlike say 4 months ago, 3 months ago. So you can start getting plantain now at a cheaper rate, start the production, and you will start making money immediately. And this is a daily income business that you can start in Nigeria. Another is the second-hand and thrift item business. The second-hand business, especially when it comes to fashion, is the order of the day in Nigeria. Lots of people have tilted into second-hand clothing, second-hand shoes, in fact, second-hand household items, right? So if you go into such business, you will sell. If you want to know where to get your thrift clothing, you can watch one of my videos on Okrika second-hand clothing, or you can join my membership and I'll tell you for free. I can give you a number of an importer at Arena where you can start getting your bill, Okrika bill from, okay? So join my membership or give me a super thanks and I will share this number with you free of charge. If you want electronics and household items, there is another market you can go to get them. Just join my membership and all this information will be given to you for free. There is a join button on the on my YouTube channel. Just click to join whichever category suits you. It's just for a token. Another business is the sales of eggs. Eggs are protein, and protein is essential for growth. Whether you're a child or you're an adult, protein is very, very essential. Some people cannot even afford to buy chicken, which is protein, meat or fish, but they can afford to buy eggs. You can get a crate of egg for 3,000 naira right now. However, if you're selling it, you can get it for cheaper. So if you have 50,000 naira, you can start redistributing or reselling eggs, okay? This is something that is consumed every day. It is a daily business and you are not going to fail at eggs business. I've also made a video on that earlier, so you guys should just check my playlist. What are you waiting for, right? The next business is the cosmetic store. People will have their bath every day. People will rub creams on their body every day. People would exfoliate. They will do so many things that has to do with taking care of their body. They will make up and so many other things. I mean, come on. They will take care of themselves. So as long as we take care of yourself daily, you will need daily products, and this business sells every day. Those who are into cosmetics can tell you that Only that cosmetic business is more capital intensive. So to start cosmetic business, you may need 200k to start. And if you have much more money, why not? You can invest. We're talking of 200k, hoping that you already have a store, right? Without a store, you need to get a store first, and you cannot add that money to what we are talking about. So with 200k, you can start conveniently and you start adding up, right? As people are asking you for one product or the other, you start buying, you start replacing the ones you've sold, and lots more. These are 10 profitable daily income businesses in Nigeria this year that can make you lots of money. Guys, don't snooze on this business, and I'm so happy that I'm able to discuss this with you now. Until I come your way again, I remain Funke Odode. Have a beautiful year.